New tonight, a battle over land. A Valley family says the feds want their property and have threatened to sue for it.
It's the latest development as the government pushes ahead with the border wall expansion plans. Channel 5's Trayson Bragg is in our studio with the story.
The family tells me they want to make one thing clear. They are U.S. citizens. They say they're tired of being treated as anything less.
We've been here all our lives. Since we were born, we've been here.
Meet Jose Alfredo Cavazos, his sister Badilia Cavazos Rodriguez, and their cousin Rayan Zaldua. They own this 76-acre property along the banks of the Rio Grande. Their grandmother purchased the property over 70 years ago.
She made tortillas and sold them to the neighbors and to other, maybe to the next town. So she actually worked very hard for her property.
A property the U.S. government is currently trying to take. Several months ago, the family says they received this letter from the government. In the letter, the government requests right of entry for 18 months to begin preparations for the border wall. Cavazos says reading the letter left the family feeling
fear and anger. This is the way myself and my sisters make a living.
Cavazos tells us his family raises goats and cattle on the land. They also rent a portion of the property to 30 tenants. Cavazos says without the land, they'd lose their only source of income.
You want to go online and try to apply for a job?
Not at this age. No.
The family refused to sign the right of entry letter. Then they received a second letter from the government. That letter explains the government intends to take the family to court to acquire the land by eminent domain. The law states the U.S. government has the right to take private property with payment of just compensation.
Well, that's like saying, why don't you give up your life? Because this is my life, this land.
Cavazos tells us no amount of money can match what this property means to his family. He explains he intends to keep fighting for what's his.
He went down fighting, Put on the in el tombstone.
Last week, we spoke to lawyers with the Texas Civil Rights Project. The nonprofit organization represents several landowners along the U.S.-Mexico border. If you receive a similar letter from the feds, the nonprofit recommends you have a legal representative take a look at it before you sign. In the studio, Trayson Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.